Hello guys, so it's Esther Brodovich from livesignaltrade.com, and we are back on the Pepperstone MetaTrader 4, and regarding the previous video that I made on YouTube, I showed you how to fund your account. And so I funded 50 euro on the Pepperstone live account. I showed you everything on the previous video. So if you want to subscribe to my channel, then you will get more information about how to fund your account. Now, let's go back to this account. As you can see, the balance is 50 euro. And what I want to show you right now, it's a scalping live session. Okay, so we're gonna check which kind of instrument we're gonna choose. First of all, when you have such a small amount of money, 50 euro is nothing. Okay, it's very small amount. So you do not actually you can't make much money from that. Okay, meaning that if you think that you're gonna be billionaire with 50 euro, it's completely out of reality. Okay, so probably you can make some sense of it. Okay, every day you can make $1, $2 every day, but not much more than that. Okay, so if you are trading and scalping the whole day, probably you can make $10, but not more than that. But for the people who don't have money, it's okay. Let's think about it. If you make like $10 a day, okay, $10 a day, you've got 20 days trading open market. So if you succeed to make $10 a day, so by the end of the month you're gonna get $200, okay, or even euro if you have euro. This is euro account, okay. So and you can probably make more money than that or less, but you can't, like for instance on one day with 50 euro, you cannot make $200 a day. It's impossible. Okay, so it's for small accounts, for small amounts, for scalpers, for people that don't have much money to fund on their account, but they love trading. They love to trade, they want to train and to learn how to trade, so they can start with small amounts. Okay? On Pepperstone live account, on the first time, as I told you on the previous webinar, on the previous video, I told you that probably for the first time you must put $200 or 200 euro for the first time, but then afterwards you can fund your account with minimum amount. I tested with 50 euro. Probably you can make less than that. I didn't test it, so but I tested with 50 euro and it went through. It's on my account. Okay, so now let's check what's going on. I suggest you and I recommend you not to use with 50 euro, not to use instrument such as indices. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to show you the symbols. Okay, so you go to Market Watch, you click on the right button of your mouse, and you go to Symbols. Okay, when you go to Symbols, they give you all the instruments, assets of Pepperstone. Okay, Pepperstone assets. Here it is. Okay, I'll show you. Okay, so you've got all the assets, all the FX, okay, pairs, currency pairs, the metals, You've got gold and every gold against gold, platinum, palladium, silver. Okay, energy to trade the West Texas Intermediate oil versus US dollar is a great instrument to trade with very small accounts. I'm going to show you why. You have a very tight, very small margin. Okay, for 0.01 lot, it's something like 0.62 or 60 something euro margin on your account, which is nothing. Like for one lot, you've got 60 euros, something like this for one lot. Okay, so it's very small. It's great to trade oil on Pepperstone. Okay, but the cryptocurrencies, forget about it. You cannot open any position on the cryptocurrencies because the minimum transaction that you can make on Bitcoin, for instance, is already a margin of 160 something dollars. So it's impossible if you have 50 euro on your account. Indices, you can open a position, but for instance on the Nasdaq, if you open the smallest position, then you will have a margin of $36, which is it's half of your account, which is very dangerous. If you want to sustain the waves and if you want to open several trades on scalping, it's impossible to trade the Nasdaq. And if you open one trade and you think that you're going to have enough luck to make money with this trade, then you are apart from these traders, completely crazy traders. Okay, I don't think that you can trade on Nasdaq with 50 euro. It's only a matter of luck, and we know that trading is not actually related to luck. It's related to risk management and money management. So it's very dangerous. Okay, I do not recommend to use any of these indices when you have such a small amount. But there's a great news. You can trade the indices from the mini indices, from the 0.10 lots on Germany 30, the DAX, and also the US 30, the Dow Jones. Okay, these are great instruments to trade with small amounts, small account balance. Very good. Futures, leave it. You don't have enough money. And the rest as well. I didn't actually tested the margin, but let's stick to the FX market, okay, where you can trade no problem with very small amounts of lots, okay, and small margin, and to trade on the Dow Jones and the DAX, okay. So this is what you can do with such a small balance, okay? So let's check. So we said that we want to trade with euro dollar, we want to trade with the DAX, we want to trade with the crude oil, the XTI USD, okay? And we want to trade with the Dow Jones. The rest I will take off from the platform. Okay, so we've got 4 instruments that we can use every day to trade, okay, and to scalp on them, open and close, open and close. I just want to remind you something. Guys, if you have a broker telling you that you cannot do scalping on their platform, you just close the account and come to Pepperstone. I'm telling you, the brokers that are actually not letting you scalp on their platform, they are very, very suspicious brokers, okay? Be very careful. Don't trade with brokers that do not allow you to scalp or to do hedging. They are after your money, okay? So on Pepperstone, the great news is that you can scalp, you can hedge, do hedging if you want to save your position, no problem. All right? So let's start trading and see what we can do. Okay, very nice. So we are on 4 hours charts, okay, just to see what's going on. On euro dollar on the left, top left, we have the oil XTI USD on the right top, and we have the Dow Jones on the bottom right bottom, and the DAX on the left bottom. Okay, now what's going on? Okay, the DAX is going down. Every asset are going down. They crashed down a few hours ago. Okay, so they are on a downtrend. Okay, and we are actually very close to the end of the waves. Okay. Because as you can see, we went, if you take Fibonacci retracement, we are really at 0 level of the Fibonacci. As you can see, probably, you know, in a few hours, we're going to have a correction and technical rebound on these assets. Okay? But let's go to the 1 minute chart because we want to trade on scalping. All right? And we want to show a very nice strategy, which is called the average up and average down strategy. Okay? So, I want to show you, and I want to show you, let's see on the spread, what's going on the spread on this platform. Okay, so I'm gonna hide every asset to check. Okay, so, these spread are actually micro pips. Okay, so on the DAX we have 12 micro pips. Okay, 12 micro pips. On the US 30, the Dow Jones, we have 40 micro pips. On the euro we have zero micro pips. Right now it's, you know, it's moving to 2 micro pips, 1 micro pips, and on the oil, okay, XTI, we have 5 micro pips, 5 micro pips. All right, so very, very tight spread. Okay, great to trade scalping. And I'm gonna choose for instance, I'm gonna choose the crude oil. Okay, let's choose the crude oil and let's try to open trades on the crude oil. Okay, just for you to see the margin. So we have a downtrend. Okay, we have a downtrend. We have a fall, a drop. Okay, and we are still in this channel. Okay, and we want to trade on this asset. It's not moving much, and in order to scalp and have good results, you need to have a product that is moving. But let's see what's going on. Okay, so now we see that on 15 minutes, the oil is actually, you know, it went down very, very fast, okay, already. So we have like 1 hour drop, okay, and now it's like retracing up. It's retracing up, and probably it's gonna go up to 68.25. in order to go back and retrace down to the lower levels. Okay, so what we can do, we can start, okay, doing what we call an average down strategy. Meaning that if the global trend of the asset is going down, okay, so, and we have here a 30 minutes candlestick that just opened right now, a few seconds ago. So we're gonna open a trade and follow the trend, okay? So I want to open a trade with 0.01 lot, okay? And I'm gonna press on actually sell, okay? So now I'm gonna change something, because when you trade and use scalping, you go to options and you go to trade, you click on one click trading, because you don't want to have confirmation every time you open a trade or you close a trade, and you click on I accept the terms and conditions, and you click on OK, right? Okay, so now it's giving me the possibility to open and close trades very, very fast. Okay, now let's see what's happening. Okay, so we have a trade here, a sell trade, right? So we want to make money, and we want to see the XTR, the oil going down. Okay, we want to make money on the fall, on the drop of the oil. Sorry. Okay, so, but I open a trade on the sell position. Why? Because I want to follow the global trend. Okay, the global trend, as I told you, is going down. Okay, now you see that this asset probably is gonna go up a little bit. Okay, it's gonna go up a little bit, and or maybe it's gonna go down right now. I don't know exactly what will happen. Okay, but I don't care actually. I'm following the trend. Okay, so now if it's going up, I will open new trades, sell trades, and I will only open sell trades. Why? Because as we can see, we're gonna have probably a drop, maybe on 1 hour, you see, on 1 hour, or maybe on 30 minutes, okay? So we're gonna have a drop in this area, and we want to make money, okay? So I'm not gonna buy, even if it's going up right now, I'm not gonna buy the XTI. I'm gonna only sell the XTI. I want to show you an example. You see that on this big drop that we have on 30 minutes, okay, you've got rebounds, okay? The asset is going down globally, but you've got some rebounds. You see, every 30 minutes, okay, the candlesticks are opening and closing, and you've got some rebounds, you see? But if you think about it, if you buy in this area each time that you have a rebound, you take a big risk, because you don't know exactly when the asset will go back to its trend, and its global trend is actually going down. So let's say that you keep and stick to the following, actually you stick to follow the trend, okay, and you sell here, you sell here, you sell here, then all your position will be positive. You sell here, you sell here, you sell here, then all your position will be positive. You sell here, you sell here, you sell here, all your position will be positive. On every candlesticks, if you open a position, okay, you can see that afterwards, because the asset is following the global trend, which is going down, as you can see, it's going down. Right now we are on support, okay, so it's quite a little bit problematic, okay, because probably it's going to rebound on the support, but it's not, as you can see, it's very, very small. It's a very small position that I open, and you've got a margin of 0.58 cents, okay, of euro. 0.58 cents of euro. Meaning that if you look at the free margin, what is left on the account is 49.30 euro free margin. This is the most important for trading, is actually the free margin. How much money do I have left to trade if something is happening bad on this asset? If it's going against my trade, where can I open a new trade, okay, to cover my previous position, okay? So let's go back to the 1 minute chart, or even if you want 5 minute chart, and you see that probably it's gonna go up, and actually I really don't care. I don't care that it will go up. I will wait for the asset, okay, to finish this rebound, and I will take a new trade. I will do what we call an average down strategy, and I will take a new trade on the top of the wave. All right? Okay. Now, if you ask me, if you tell me, yeah, okay, but let's say that the asset is actually reversing to a new trend, okay? From what I see right now, the trend is not finished, actually. If it will be actually over, if the trend is over, we need first, okay, the channel that we have here. Here we have a channel, okay. We need to break the top of the channel, as you can see. Here it is. Here it is. Okay, so we need a few candlesticks to break up this channel and start to move upwards, okay, which is absolutely not the case right now. Okay, it's not the case right now. Okay, we are in the middle of the channel. It can go down again. Maybe it's gonna break the support. I don't know exactly what will happen, but I'm not gonna buy anyway. I'm gonna stick to the global trend, meaning that I'm gonna sell the XTI USD. Okay, so it's a great asset. As you can see, the margin is very, very, very small, and it's a great asset because you can do a real average down strategy with this asset, because you can open even 10 positions of 0.01, okay, will give you a 5.80 euro margin. 10 positions, okay? So meaning that if you open 0.10 lots, okay, you have 5.80 euro margin. So if you have 50 euro minus 5.80, you will have, after 10 positions open on the market, you will have something like between 44 euro to a little bit less, because if you are against the trend, probably you're gonna have small loss on the trades. So you've got about like between 35 to 40 euro free margin. All right. So it's a great asset. Okay. You can really make wonderful things on Pepperstone platform on this asset when you have very small amount on your balance. All right. So now what I'm gonna do, as you can see, we have 7 cents loss on this trade. It's not moving much, so I don't really want to stay on this asset right now. But anyway, I'm gonna follow it. Okay. So let's go now to the Germany. Germany is great. Why the Germany is great? The DAX is great. Why? Because first of all, the spread at Pepperstone is very, very small. On the Razor account that you have on Pepperstone, you've got between 10 to 12 micro pips. Okay? Very, very small and tight spread. And also, you've got, you don't have any commission on that. The only commission that you're going to pay on Razor account is on the euro dollar. And it's very small commission and very tight spread as well. So it's a great, great platform to trade on. Okay. So let's go to the DAX and check, because the DAX is moving more. It's moving much more than the oil. Okay. So I want to check what's going on. So we saw that the global trend, okay, is going down. Okay. It's going down. Let's see. We have a new candle that opened on the 4 hours time frame. It's a new candle, and I see that it's going a little bit up, but it's not really going up really. We see that we have a wick. We see that we have a new wick like this. Okay, so let's go to the 15 minutes. You see, we have a very big drop on this asset. So exactly the same way. Okay, we are following the trend, and we're going to open a new trade on this asset. All right, so let's go on 5 minutes. Okay, you see we have a little wave, and we're going to test okay, this asset. We're going to see if we going to go a little bit down. Okay, so I open a trade. So now on this asset we have trades open minimum 0.10 lots. Okay, and I'm gonna. So remember, we had a margin when we opened the oil. We had a margin of 0.58 euro, right? Okay, and now the margin is 6.84 euro. So 6.84 euro minus 0.58 euro. So it means that on this platform, on the Razor account, okay, when we open a 0.10 lots, okay, on the Germany, on the DAX, we have a margin of 6.26 euro. This is the only margin that we have. It's very, very small, very tight margin. Okay. Now, let's see the specification on euro, on the DAX specification. You can see, okay, size contract. The size contract is 1 per lot. Okay. Meaning that when you open a trade of one lot would be 62 euro and 60 cents. One lot is 62 euro and 60 cents. And every pip that we have, okay, you get $1. 1 euro, sorry. 1 euro for every pip. All right? Okay. Now you see that my position is already plus 30 cents. So it's covering my, it's actually already covering my, my oil position. If I want, I can close every every position because I have a profit on the both position, and I can get rid of my oil. This is what I'm gonna do. I've got 30 cents. Okay, 30 cents. Let's see. Profit, and I want to get rid of my oil, which is actually not moving much. Okay. Okay, I'm getting rid of my oil, okay, because I don't want to trade on the oil because it's not moving. Okay, so here we have 50 euro on the history account, the account history. We have 50 euro deposit. We have 0.27 cents profits that are covering 0.07 cents loss. Okay, meaning that we already earn 0.20 cents. Okay, 0.20 cents. So let's go back to the Germany and let's sell the Germany. All right, we're gonna sell the Germany. So then you're gonna say, you're selling above the support. I really don't care. Actually, I don't care. Why? Because I'm doing an average down strategy. So I know that if it's going back up against me, I'm gonna sell on the top a little bit higher and get back my money. Okay, so I'm gonna test this support. If it's breaking the support, it will be great. I open a sell trade, and it's starting, as you see, we start with 0.10 cents negative position. All right, so this is what I do. Now I can, if I want, I can set take profit, and I want to make €1 each time, each trade I want to make €1. All right, so I'm gonna leave the take profit like this. I do not place stop loss. I don't want to place any stop loss because what I'm doing, I'm trading, okay, on an average down strategy, meaning that if it's going back up against me, I'm gonna sell on the top of the wave. Okay, so I don't want to place a stop loss because the stop loss will actually not help me much with my strategy. Okay, so now the trade is actually 0.019 cents negative, and we're gonna check on the 1 hour chart, 1 minute chart, sorry. Gonna check on the 1 minute chart what's going on. As you can see, okay, we are on the support of this very, very short term time frame, and probably we're gonna have some candlesticks against us, and I will try to sell on the top. If you want, you can even open a sell limit position if you want. Okay, you see I clicked on the right sell limit position, and I placed what we call a pending order. Okay, so this is here you need to wait a little bit to see what's going on, and if it's going down, okay, down, then I will try to make €1. All right, let's check what's going on with the other assets. Okay, the Dow Jones is going down as well, and the euro dollar is going down, but not much. Euro dollar is going down as well. Let's see on 1 minute. 1 minute chart. You see the oil is going down. 1 minute charts, the Dow Jones is going down. Maybe we're gonna break this support. Okay, the market is not moving much. Okay, market is not moving much. Let's see. Euro dollar is going down. Now we see that we have 20 cents to 30 cents position. If we break the support here, the support was broken support. As you can see, we have already 1.27 euro profit. Okay, so this position, this sell limit, I'm gonna close it. Okay, and we see that it's going down, so let's take another trade on Germany. Okay, the Germany is going down, so let's go back to the Germany and see. So we broke the support, okay, but we are not, as you can see, we are breaking the support. We're gonna make a new 1 euro, a little bit, 1 euro trade. Okay, and if, let's say, if we have a retracement of this candle, then I'm gonna sell a little bit higher and get back my position. Okay, let's go back to the Germany. You see, it's going up. So, and we have a resistance at this level. As you can see, we have a resistance. Here's the resistance of the level. And we're gonna check what's going on with this asset. Okay, we don't have any indicator. It's better to trade with indicators, because then you know exactly when to take a new position. Okay, let's say that we want to add the actually I'm going to show you. I'm sorry. Oh, sorry. I'm going to show you the OSMA color. No, not this one. Okay, delete indicator. The moving average of oscillator. Let's see. It's going up. You see, I got 1.19, 1.20 position, negative position, as you can see. Okay, so I'm gonna take a new trade. Let's open the moving average of oscillator. OSMA, moving average of oscillator. Okay, you see? So you've got the moving average of the oscillator and showing you the wave, okay? Showing you that we have a retracement okay, on this asset, we have a retracement. It's blue, okay, and it's going up. So what I want to do, I want to open a trade when we're gonna have this situation. You see this situation? Okay? We're gonna have this situation, meaning that we're gonna have a wave and blue, blue, blue. It's gonna be blue, 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 and then it's gonna go down like this, and it's gonna start to be red. Okay, when it will start to be red, I will open a new position, a sell position. Okay, so you see my profit and loss right now is 1.56 loss minus 1.56 euro, and I'm gonna take a new trade when I'm gonna have this situation. I'm gonna show you. Here it is. Okay? When I'm gonna have this situation on the same indicator, I'm gonna take a new position. Okay? So we are on 1 minute chart. We need to wait a little bit to check and to open a new trade on a higher level. All right? So let's take off this resistance. Okay, we have 2.20, 2.11, 2.20 minus 2.20 loss, and this asset is going up. All right. Now, as you can see here, we had a very nice divergence, negative divergence, and we had a very nice drop, negative divergence here. You see? There's a negative divergence. And from this negative divergence, the DAX started to drop. Okay? So what we need to have is the same situation. We need to have a negative divergence, or we need to have simply a reversal of the wave. Okay? As you can see here, we have already 3 bars of the moving average of oscillator on the top of the 0 line. And what we want to see, we want to see a red bar, red bar. Okay? To get back our trade. Okay, we have 2.50 euro negative position, almost 3 euro negative position, and we need to be patient and not to open a trade too close from the first trade of that we opened already. Let's check what's going on. Oh, look at what's going on the euro dollar. It's getting crazy. It's getting crazy. It's going up. It's going up. The euro dollar is going up. Let's go and check. You see the 30 minutes of the DAX. The 30 minutes of the DAX is going down right now. So let's go back to our it's a little bit retracing on the one minute chart. Is retracing. You see? Okay, it's retracing. It's getting red. It's getting red. Okay, so let's check. If you want, you can open several charts on the DAX and dispatch the chart on several time frames. Okay, let's open 3 time frames. One will be 1 minute. The other one will be 5 minutes. And the third one will be 15 minutes. All right. So up. Let's do it. Let's open moving average of oscillator. This one. No, this is the MACD. Okay, let's close it. Moving average of oscillator. Yeah, this one. I'm gonna change the color. Okay. Here, and let's open it as well on the 30 minutes. It's retracing down. It's retracing down. But on the 15 minutes, I don't see that it's retracing. The 5 minutes, sorry, I don't see that it's retracing. Can I check? Okay. Now. Okay, let's do it quick. 4, 4. Okay. Now, let's see what's going on. You see? Now, as you can see on the 15 minutes, okay, we still have blue bars on the moving average of oscillator, meaning that it's probably gonna go up. It's probably gonna go up, and I want to see that really we're gonna have a nice reversal. Okay, I'm gonna wait for the next candle to see what's going on, if it's going back up. And the 5 minutes will open in a few seconds. Let's wait a little bit. Maybe it's gonna be a false fake reversal. Okay. Anyway, we are 1.62, 1.50, 70, almost 2 euro left, 2 euro negative position. There's an event, an economic event on the economic calendar. Let's see what's going on the economic calendar. We have the interest rates. We have interest rates. They changed the interest rates in UK. We have 0.75% interest rate in UK against 0.50%. They actually increase the interest rate on GBP. Let's go and see what's going on with the GBP, okay? Woo. So the GBP is going up. You see? GBP is going up. GBP is going up, as you can see. Okay, GBP is going up because of this this economic event. Okay, we are live, and right now the governor of the UK of the UK bank, the central bank, is talking right now. Now, actually, he's gonna talk in 23 minutes. But we have a situation on the GBP USD, and that's why the market is a little bit moving upward. Okay, so now, as you can see, we are stuck with the Germany. And let's see what's going on. It's still blue on the DAX on 5 minutes. Okay. Maybe we're gonna have a pullback on the GBP USD. Okay, the DAX is going up against us. Okay, we are already €3.22, and it's going up against us. Let's see. Okay. Ooh, the GBP as well. It's going up. Okay, let's close the GBP and let's go back to the DAX. Okay, so we see that the DAX is actually going up against us. Okay, and as you can see here, we have a kind of M. You see, it's like it's going like a M. Okay, it's like it's a M figure, as you can see. I'm gonna show you. Yeah. You see the top of the wave here? This is the top of the wave. Okay. We're gonna wait until the moving average of oscillator will be red. All right, will start to be red. Right now it's not trade. You need to be patient. You need to have some patience. So what we call an average down strategy is actually to place another trade exactly on the same direction, sell position, and to wait for the next drop, the next correction. It's going up because we have a positive direction. We have a positive divergence here. On the 5-minute chart, we have a positive divergence. Okay, so the asset is going up. You see? Here. Okay, it's on the opposite direction. Okay, we have waves going up, and right now we have a technical rebound on the DAX. All right, that's why it's going up. So we need to be patient and not to take a trade, okay, on the wrong timing. Okay, we need to wait for a signal, a down signal, in order to take the trade. Okay, you see this little correction that we have here is not enough because it's 1 minute. It is not enough to get back the trade. It's not enough. All right, so we need the drop to be virus on every time frame. Okay, meaning that we have red bars here, and we need to have red bars on the 5 minutes, and we need to have a red bar on the 15 minutes. It's not the case right now. Okay, But we see that the Germany is a little bit retracing down. I'm going to show you technical analysis from Trading Central, which is a third-party technical analysis company, to show you how they see the trend of the DAX. You see, we have a resistance at 12,616. 12,616, it's here. This is the resistance. Okay, so probably the asset can move up to this resistance. Okay, this is the resistance, it's the pivot line actually. Okay, so let's move, let's put it here, and 16, here it is. And here, let's do it here. Let's place it here, and 16. Okay, this is the pivot line. All right, it's the pivot line. So it's the pivot line. Here it is. All right. Okay. So now, what we want to see, it says that we have a support at 12,415, and they see a drop at 12,370. Okay, this is the two supports where Trading Central is actually showing, okay, the target. This is where they see that it's gonna go down. Okay, so let's go. As you can see, on 1 minute, we have the zero line that was crossed. Okay, but I will not take any trade right now. No trade down. Why? Because it's not enough to take a trade. It's not a good signal, okay, to take a trade right now. Not enough. Okay, I prefer to wait on 5 minutes and see on 15 minutes what's gonna happen. It's probably is gonna go up again. Okay, so now let's place the support. What did we say? We said 12,415. Okay, here it is. This is the support. Okay, let's put it 12,415 support. Here we have, and 12,415. Here it is. Okay, this is the support, this is our target. Our first position is at 12,490. Okay, 12,490, and it's going up. Okay, so it's going up. As you can see on 1 minute, we're gonna have a new wave up, but we have a very good news, is that on 1 minute chart we have a negative divergence here. You see, waves are going up, okay, the candlesticks are going up, but the moving average of oscillator is going down. The waves are going down. Okay, so it's a negative, what we call a negative it's a negative divergence, meaning that we're gonna have a drop in a few minutes. Okay, so on this negative divergence, I'm gonna take a trade. You see, on 5 minutes it's going down. We have a negative divergence as well on 5 minutes. You see? Negative divergence. All right. Let's check. Okay, let's check what's going on. Okay, I want to show you this table showing you what will be the next trade and how much, okay, how many lots I need to take for my next position. Okay, it's the average down strategy, and what will be my next position. All right, so now I took 0.10 lot. Okay, 0.10 lot. Okay, and if I want, I can stay for the next position at 0.10 lot, and every position up to 6 position I will take 0.10 lot. Okay, but it will take more time for me to get back my my position, my previous position, but it's safer, it's less risky. Okay, because you don't take a lot of lots. All right, more lots. So I want to if I want to actually get my money faster, then I will multiply my coefficient by 1.2, and then I will get much faster my money back. Okay, so the first trade will be 0.10 lot, and the second trade will be 0.12 lot. All right, and the third trade will be 0.14 lot, etc. and etc. Each time you multiply by a coefficient of 1.2. All right. If I want to take more risk, I will multiply by 1.4. 0.10 lots multiplied by 1.4 is 0.14 lots. All right. Okay. The biggest multiplication coefficient will be 2, but it's very dangerous. As you can see the colors, it's very dangerous, and you need to have a lot of money, because as you can see, you start with 0.10 lots, and after 6 position open, you're already with 6.40 lots. All right. And 6.40 lots, it's a lot of money. You cannot trade with the balance that we just opened with 50 euro. Okay, because 1 position with 0.10 lot is already 6.26 euro. So each position, okay, will be 6.26 multiplying, the coefficient that you took. Okay, the margin will be 6.26. All right. So let's see what's going on, and if we can take a trade and place probably a coefficient of, if we take one lot, okay, if we take one lot, then one lot will be the first level, okay, or the second level, because if you sum up the second level, for instance, 0.10 plus 0.12 plus 0.14 plus 0.17 plus 0.21 plus 0.25 plus, it's already, after the 5th position, it's already one lot, and we don't have one lot. Okay. All right, we don't have one lot. We don't have the free margin that can give us this possibility to open one lot. Okay, so we need to keep, probably we need to open 2 or 3 position maximum, and that's the reason why we need to wait and not to open too close position from one to the other. Okay, and we need to open maximum 3 positions between 0.10 lots with the coefficients of maximum 1.4 coefficient. Maximum. Okay, we are still, as you can see, we are still on the blue bars, so we cannot take a trade. We are already negative of 5 euro. It's 10% of the account, which is a lot. Okay, it's a lot. It's a lot of risk. Okay, now we have a red bar on this asset. We have a red bar, and it will be good to take a new trade. I want to take a new trade on this one. Okay, so I'm going to take it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take 0.12 lots. Okay, if I can. I can't. Well, actually I can't. Okay, so I'm going to take 0.10 lots. 0.10 lots. All right, this is what I'm going to take. And my take profit will be around 12,415. All right, 12,415 take profit. Okay, guys, it's already 1 hour of webinar, and I'm not sure that I can publish more than 1 hour. I don't know exactly. So what we're going to do, we're going to stop this webinar, and I will keep on working on this average down position, and I will make a new webinar and to show you the results. All right? But right now it looks good. All right? So do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Okay, if you want to learn how to trade, and if you want to see how to take position and things like this, okay? And click on the bell if you want to get my live signal trade, okay, on these beautiful assets on the Pepperstone platform. All right? Have a good day. Bye-bye. Another thing that I want to add, I'm sorry, I want to add that we are the 2nd of August. It's 2 hours and a half in the afternoon. Okay, the 2nd of August, 2 hours and a half in the afternoon. And I will be back with the result. You can see the result on my website, livesignaltrade.com, or on YouTube and also on Twitter. Okay? See you guys.